I probably should unmute. that would probably make a little bit of sense. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Nintendo Direct Day. It's gonna be a very fun day. I think. There's a lot of unanswered questions that we have from Nintendo, and I'm very excited to finally get some release dates for some of these games coming up. We're about an hour out from the direct, so I figured this would be a fun time to kind of hang with you guys and go over some predictions, some wild out there guesses, and just speculate a little bit on what potentially might be coming. I need to resize some windows though. Let me. That's fine. That'll work. Then I can stretch this out. Oh yeah. That is how a technology do. Get some music going, and then we'll get into the crazy predictions. Turn that down. We're going with the cozy autumn Nintendo mix today, folks, because it is spooky season, and your boy is very excited for the fall weather. What up, Nehru? How's it going, dog? Oh, hope you're doing well. Cause, dude, oh my god, yeah, it's like, what is it, like 6 a.m. for you right now? I know it's early. It's early for me. This is when I would be clocking into work, but like that's still, exhausting to be up that early, especially with no caffeine. But I got a Red Bull today because I need energy. A crisp 607. Oof, the dedication. Let's see. I didn't write any predictions down, by the way. These are going to just be off the noggin. I think the fact that this is a 60-minute direct is very exciting. I guess I guess let's go like from like most obvious to like crazy out there. Crazy out there predictions. I'm writing the event up for Boss Rush, so bought a jumbo monster. Had to get a white monster so I don't become one. You know what I mean? I'm not a big monster guy. I've been a Red Bull diehard for most of my life. Had to bust out the spectacles because your boy's eyes are bad. All right, so yeah, let's go through like I think this direct is going to do two things. I think this direct is going to clear out the obvious bit of games that's left coming out this year that still don't have release dates. So, our Metroid Prime 4s of the world, our Hyrule Warriors, Age of Imprisonments. I think those two are going to be the easiest, most clear-cut thing to expect to be here. So there's a bunch of other like smaller not third party, not necessarily like indie titles too, but there's a lot of like maybe like AA games that was announced. I can't remember the name of it. It was announced during the April direct for the Switch 2. So there's a lot of like smaller titles and stuff that are still expected to come this year. And I think we're going to get a lot of that out of the way. Age of Imprisonment release date, 3D Mario. Those are your two guesses. So 3D Mario, I'm a little iffy on. Why? Okay. Was not expecting a mid-roll in this playlist, but here we are. 3D Mario, I would have been like right there alongside with you on that, but the Odyssey team is the ones who made Donkey Kong Bonanza. And if they were able to announce a new Mario right off the heels of that, that would be so impressive. I believe they could do it. I just don't know that that's here this specific time. If there is, what I would expect is potentially a Mario Galaxy 2 port or remaster. Oh, there was also some potential leaks on what the second Mario movie is going to be. But I guess I'll get in that in a second, because I think one of the other main things they're going to probably do during this is going to be a lot of stuff for Mario's 40th anniversary. We're definitely going to get something game related. I just don't know what that looks like. That might be a Switch 2 version of Mario Wonder. Might be another port or another like smaller remaster or bundled collection of something like they did with the 35th anniversary with 3D All-Stars. But I don't know about a full-fledged 3D Mario. I think we get the trailer for the second Mario movie, which Old Spice may have leaked what it is. And if it's true, then it's insane. I don't want to say it just in case it is a legitimate leak. But I would be pretty excited if what I saw to be true. 35 minutes of Kirby Kirby. Oh my god, I need to drink more of this. Kirby Air Rider footage. I wouldn't put that past Sakurai in the slightest. Didn't they just have a 45-minute direct specifically for Kirby? Am I wrong? Maybe they did. I can't remember. Also, why is chat not popping up on screen? That's not supposed to be happening. On launch. Yeah. Por favor. Okay, weird. I don't know. You guys are supposed to be showing up on screen right now, but unfortunately you're not. Yeah. 35 more minutes of Kirby's Air Rider idle animation. You know, there's probably some sickos out there that would love that. You know, that's what's crazy. I personally wouldn't want to watch that, but you know, I would not. I wouldn't expect less out of Nintendo fans. It's we're a sick breed of people. Speaking of sick breed, Nintendo, what in the fuck are you doing with this patent? Holy shit. I don't know. How in the world did they get away with patenting a summoning mechanic? Jesus. Dream announcement aside from the next Zelda. I don't know, really, because everything that I would want, I know is probably not going to be here. Because the next Pokemon, Gen 10 Pokemon, but they're 100% saving that for February, for a Pokemon Presents for the 30th anniversary. I think there's a chance it could be here at this Direct, and that's the next Animal Crossing. If we go by anniversaries, this coming March will be 6 years since New Horizons, which is a terrifying thought because that feels like yesterday. But I feel like it's time for a new Animal Crossing. I'm not saying it gets, it's obviously not getting released this year, but I think we get the reveal of it here. So maybe Animal Crossing. Of course, the Wii U ports would be a dream. But at this point, I don't know what's going to happen with that. If they have them, that would definitely be a next year thing for the 40th if they had them soon. But at this point, I'm not even sure they exist. Even who was it? Somebody put out a notable person in games journalism said that the ports were ready and just sitting there, and Nintendo hadn't done it yet. And I am finding him less and less credible by the day. I dream of a new custom Robo, but I know it won't happen. Forgive my ignorance, is that in the Chibi Robo type of series, or is this something different? Because I don't know that I've ever seen custom Robo before, but maybe I'm wrong. I really don't know. Mario Galaxy 2 on Switch would be pretty sick. I saw someone suggest that they would bring the 3D All-Stars back for a limited time again. But Mario Galaxy 2 would be paid DLC for the 35th anniversary. Switch 2 edition, only available for 3 months. Custom Robo is a robot fighting game for the GameCube. I've never heard of that one before. Custom Robo. Let me look that up. Because maybe I know what it looks like, but it's just not ringing a bell, you know? Yeah, I have no idea. I've never seen that before. It reminds me of the old Digimon game on GameCube for some reason. I don't know why. Nintendo patents paid DLC. I could see that happening, honestly. They get away with some crazy victories when it comes to what they try to patent. That's insane. Man. Yeah, I don't know like what other like dream announcement stuff I would have. I think this is gonna this direct will probably have a lot of like obvious Switch 2 ports of like big AAA games that have come out over the last couple years, like your Resident Evils of the world and stuff like that. This might be the direct where we finally get the integration with Xbox, and they, announce some Xbox titles for Switch 2. I feel like something like an Expedition 33 might show up here. Does Final Fantasy VII have a release date for Switch 2 yet? I don't know if it does or not. Custom Robo is extremely awesome. Definitely check it out if they ever add it to NSO. I need, I'm sure somebody did, but like, how is Wind Waker on NSO? Does it run pretty good? It's just so hard for me to go back to the original Wind Waker because HD is so nice. Final Fantasy VII is a winter of this year? Okay. Maybe we get a trailer for that, I'm assuming. Oh, Elden Ring. I think we probably get an Elden Ring. Dude, I cannot talk today. Oh my Jesus. An Elden Ring release date. I watched Bergerson play it on stream and it looked like it was running fine. Hell yeah, nice.
My work is easy because I use ClickUp.
Bro, what in the... I am so close to getting YouTube Premium, just so I don't have to deal with ads anymore. Because I don't know if you guys have noticed this. Oh, a banger. Hey. I need to re-record this. Eventually. Yeah. I'm expecting Elden Ring delay, considering reports of it all running at like 20 FPS. Yeah, I was gonna talk about that. Every early report, when was it from? I think it was Gamescom that it was available for people to play on the Switch 2. And yeah, people were saying like consistently 15 to 20 frames. It was chugging. And that one makes me sad because like I love Elden Ring. I think it's one of the best games to come out this generation. And having it portable is a win for everybody. Obviously, people who have Steam Decks already have that, but in the Nintendo ecosystem, I think Elden Ring is a very good game that Zelda fans need to play that game, whether you like Souls or not. And I was never one for Souls to begin, like Souls likes, but Elden Ring for whatever reason it clicked with me. But anyways, that's an important game to have on the Switch too, because it's one of the biggest and best games to come out in the last, 10 years, really. But the fact it probably does need a delay, because you really need to nail that to distill confidence that From Software can work on Switch 2, considering you have a Nintendo exclusive FromSoft game coming next year. That's what worries me about that. They make dog shit ports. Yeah, wasn't the Dark Souls, was it Dark Souls 1 on Switch? Like on Switch 1? I can't remember exactly. How would I react if the next Legend of Zelda gets an anime adaptation in the future? I would be thrilled. It's what I wish was happening originally with the Zelda movie. But what can you do? You can only make it make so much sense and make it work in a long form series. But no, we decided to go with movies. I'm excited for the movie. I want the movie to be good, but I would have so preferred it to be animated. Switch DS ports or Dark Souls ports were horrible at launch. They did fix it eventually. That's good to hear. I did a video on what a Zelda anime would look like 5 years ago. Oh my god, that was 5 years ago. One of my most viewed videos. Fun fact. But yeah, I laid out a lot of the cases for why Zelda anime would be a smart choice. And, this was all off the heels of all the Netflix debacles that was happening with Zelda. Man, what could have been? What could have been? Oh my god. Now, the real question is, if we look at when Breath of the Wild released and when Tears of the Kingdom was first teased, 2 years, 3 months. It has been 2 years, 5 months since Tears of the Kingdom. To the day. Is there a chance we see the next Zelda? I mean, the timeline makes sense. Still sad, no Tom Holland. I mean, that was the obvious choice. I don't know why they didn't go with him. I think Nintendo will never advertise a Zelda game that far out again. They shouldn't. While I would be initially excited, I do not want to go through the same rigmarole that we had with Tears of the Kingdoms. Oh my god. Neighbor, do you think the vitriol towards Tears of the Kingdom is as bad as it is if Nintendo doesn't announce it that soon? Because I think when you announce it, what was that, 4 years in advance, that just leaves expectations to run wild. I think if it'd been like maybe a 2-year cycle, it wouldn't have been nearly as bad. 100%. The insane build-up led to a lot of overinflated expectations. 100%. That's where I was with it too. That's how I felt before it released. I made a video about it, like why we needed to see it. And this was like 2022, I think. Because this was right after the delay, and they'd only showed us like a small, like 2-second clip of new footage. And I'm just like, dude, what are we doing? We need to know what this game is. I still love Tears of the Kingdom. Like, I understand why people have faults with it, but for me personally, not a big deal. I like it a lot. I think it's an excellent game. I felt like a Tears of the Kingdom hater when it came out. I felt like a meat rider when the Tears of the Kingdom sucks phase happened. Yeah. Listen, I'll be a meat rider for fucking Tears of the Kingdom. Loud and proud. Put it across my chest. Such a good game. Man, I need to tell you guys about some super cool indie games I've been playing. Um, there is a lot of Zelda likes that are available right now that all have demos, all except one. Um, most of these are not released yet. But dude, oh my god. There's a game called Gecko Gods. It's on Steam. All of these are on Steam. One of them, two of them are both on the Switch. But there's a game called Gecko Gods where you play as a gecko, and it is. All of these are super like Zelda influenced. This one is like kind of Wind Waker-ish, like in its art style. It's a little cel shaded, a little artistic in that way, but it's just puzzle based gameplay. Not really any combat in it. You eat bugs and stuff, at least in the demo. Maybe it changes, but it's 100% like dungeon crawling puzzles. The demo is short, like under an hour. Highly recommend checking it out. It is so cool. It's so fun. Glad the dust has settled a bit on Tears of the Kingdom. Me too. Because it just seemed like that was like the meta, was just a hate on Tears of the Kingdom. You saw more critiques of Tears of the Kingdom than you did like anything positive about it. And it was very, very exhausting to deal with when you actually quite like the game and everything is, super negative about it. Oh, it's a negative world. Wishlisted, nice. I got some more for you. Nair, I think you would really vibe with this one. TikTok got me with this one. The account, I don't know if I could find it. Maybe they have a, you know what? I probably should just pull these up on Steam. Actually, that would be smarter. I can really give you guys an idea of what it is. Actually, you know what? We'll do it the easier way. I'll just open a new tab and pull up the trailers, and we'll do it that way. Let me swap over to this one. All right. Let's do. Oh, I cannot type. Hark the Ghoul. Hark the Ghoul. This game, directly inspired by Majora's Mask. They have a demo out now on Steam. I don't know when this game is slated to come out. They have a TikTok account that had this really cool trailer talking about how they like how this game was inspired by Majora's Mask. But let me tell you, it goes a step further. I would say this is heavily inspired by games like Bloodborne, Dark Souls, the like. It's a super cool game. This is all part of the demo right here. Yeah, it's super cool. And turn that back on. I would dream that Shaft would collaborate with Nintendo to make a Twilight Princess anime with Bryce Papenbrook voice acting Link. What do I think? I think Shaft is the perfect studio to do it because they've worked with Nintendo in an animated setting before. Oh damn, that was cool. I didn't know that was there. That looks sick, dude. It's so cool. I highly recommend looking up their TikTok account, Hark the Ghoul, HARK the Ghoul, because the trailer that they had on TikTok was so cool, and was kind of showing off the vibe a little bit better than this one is, at least so far. The demo, yeah, like it's a little difficult, but it runs really good. They have different filters for the style that you want. So they have like a PS1 filter, an N64 filter. It's really cool. Highly recommend checking that game out, Zelda fans. I wouldn't want Bryce Papenbrook voicing Link because, and I like I like Bryce Papenbrook fine. I was a big Sword Art kid, but I think he's just in too much, and I don't know. I think he would do a fine job, but he would not be my preferred choice. Dungeons of Blood and Dream. I have not. Let me look that up. Dungeons of Blood and Dream. Oh, Vinny Vine Sauce. Sir, trailer. There it is.
Protect your family's dream.
Man, I'm telling you, so close to getting YouTube Premium. It drives me crazy how half the ads that you see nowadays are all AI generated slop. What is this? Oh, wow, yeah. This has got the vibe. Oh, this is so cool. This has such a, like, 80s metalhead aesthetic to it, and I love that. Oh, this is so cool. It's like Doom, but with a sword. Harvested. I like the monkey. This looks metal. I'm gonna have to wishlist that. That's pretty sick. That's pretty cool. All right, I'll save one of these for the last. Let me pull up Gecko Gods real quick, just so everyone knows what I was talking about before. They announced this game a long time ago. But it's so good. Like, I'm very excited for this game. You know, Breath of the Wild era Zelda fans, you would really vibe with this too. A lot of exploration-based puzzles. Telling you, super quick demo available on Steam. Should definitely check it out. Very fun. Telling you, this is one to keep an eye out on. Like, literally, look, this is Zelda. I can't wait for this game to come out, man. So excited about it. How about I react if Zach Aguilar, Tanjiro from Demon Slayer voice link? I've only watched Demon Slayer in sub, so I don't know that I know what he sounds like in dub. Cha! Cool game. Very cool game. Highly recommend checking that one out. Labyrinth of the Demon King. That one sounds familiar. Listen, don't judge me. All right. Labyrinth of the Demon King. Telling y'all, you know, when Summer Game Fest rolls around and, you know, the wholesome directs and stuff like that and the indie directs come out, they're worth watching. Oh, it's like analog horror. Oh. Man, this feels, oh, I thought that was a spider. Okay. God, this reminds me of like Silent Hill. Holy shit. Ew. The fuck? Pretty short, but a great time. I'm here for that now. 10 years ago, I would have been like, oh, if the game's not 100 hours, it's not worth messing with. Now I'm just like, God, please let me be done in 10. My attention span is shot. How long is this trailer? No, it was only 2 minutes? Okay. Oh. No, that's traumatizing. Good spooky season game. I was just going to say that. I got to figure out what I'm doing for the Halloween stream this year because I have got like next to nothing planned already. Wow, yeah. Okay, that one looked cool. Very like PS1, PS2 era kind of horror. I like it. All right, let's do Mina the Hollower, which I'm almost positive you know about this game already, Nehru. By the incredible Yacht Club Games, the creators of Shovel Knight, Mina the Hollower. This game is very, very heavily inspired by Game Boy Zelda. If you cannot tell, this looks like the Oracle games so damn much. I've played, there's a demo out on the Switch. I think a demo out on Steam as well. This game comes out on Halloween Day. Demo, kind of difficult. I was struggling with it a good bit. But there was also points in Shovel Knight where it was kind of insufferably hard for no reason. But yeah, this very, very cool. Don't know that I'm going to get this like a day of thing, but Mina the Hollower, one to keep an eye out on if you're a big fan of, you know, top-down Zelda. And then, let's see what else. There's a game called Hirogami that just came out. Now, there was a demo available on Steam. It's on everything, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But I will say, out of all the demos that I've played, this was the one that kind of underwhelmed me for the most part. It seemed like it was pretty framey on Steam. I don't know if that was an artistic direction because of like how the game is and like what it's based on. It's got very cool aesthetics. It's, you know, based on origami, but it's an action adventure game with you know, puzzle elements to it. You know, kind of Paper Mario-esque in some ways. You know, the performance is just questionable to me on this one. I've been meaning to look at reviews on this because it's been out for a little over a week now. I need to check out some reviews, see what people are thinking. At least in the demo, was not super impressed with this one. But I think it has the potential to be a pretty cool game. And again, very, very Zelda based in how it works. Pretty cool game. Think worth checking the demo out. How much time we got left? Oh, yeah, we still got like 20 minutes. She looks like a Belmont. I mean, it's got Castlevania vibes for sure. Because Yacht Club is very heavily inspired by Castlevania. Let me fucking tell you. Or Shovel Knight is, at least. Dungeons of Hinterberg is also on Humble right now. It's an amazing 3D Zelda-like. I've heard very good things about Dungeons of Hinterberg. I've never looked anything up on it. But it looks like it would be a game that I like just off of what people tell me it is. This one was announced on the last Direct, if I'm not mistaken. If you have a Switch 2, there is a demo out for this. And let me tell you, it's got the sauce. I don't want to hear them talking. This game, listen, I'm a huge fan of the art style, of the HD 2D art style, but I'm not a JRPG guy. I've tried so many times. I just cannot, I can't do JRPGs for some reason, unless it's Pokemon. That's completely different. But this game has the exact vibe and aesthetic that I wanted out of one of these games, but with the you know, kind of like Link to the Past style gameplay to it. Very, very fun game. Demo is super cool. It's very beautiful. I think this is going to be a big title for the Switch 2. I think it's slated for next year, if I'm not mistaken. If you got a Switch 2, there is a demo available. Please play this. I think this is going to be arguably one of the best Zelda-like games to come out in the near future. Huge Zelda influence all over it. From just the obvious, like the fairy, you know, you can control that fairy, by the way. There is gameplay elements with the fairy, which is really cool. Very excited about this game. so excited that I'm gonna be able to play one of these games and actually enjoy myself, knowing that it's not a JRPG. HD 2D graphics is always an instant sell for you. It's so cool. You want to know what my dream would be? Would be a Pokemon game in HD 2D. That's my real dream. Yeah, that's those are five indie games. Indie, I say one's from Square, but some games to check out, man. It's gonna be very cool. In the next year or so, with all these super cool Zelda likes coming out, so definitely worth checking out. Faye reminds me of Navi from Ocarina of Time, 100%. Like, she fulfills the role of companion as well in that game. A lot more vocal, with actual lines instead of like Navi, thankfully. But thanks for the recommendations. Absolutely, dog. Time for another Zelda-like trailer. That seems to be the meta now. Like a lot of there's a ton of indie games that are coming out that are all like very obviously inspired by Zelda. And I feel like we get one every direct. It's even if it's not Nintendo, PlayStation has them, Xbox has them now. We're eating good. If you like action adventure puzzle-based games, you're eating good. Time for another Zelda-like video. Yeah, I thought about doing that, honestly. I'm still potentially going to do it. I just wanted to get some more games to the list. I think it'll be very cool. Where? Oh, it's true. It's okay. What are you guys hoping to see out of the Direct? I don't think I've actually asked you guys that yet. You can actually take part next time? Hell yeah. Dude, I felt so bad that I couldn't include you, but I'd already told like everybody. I'm like, oh man, it's going up tomorrow. I'll get you next time for sure. If I remember correctly, when I was making that one, I was like already up till like 1 a.m. trying to get it finished, and I had work the next day, and I'm like, fuck, man, I would try my damnedest to put it in there, but like, I gotta go to bed. Age of pretty sure you had COVID. Oh fuck, dude. Yeah, I remember you said you were sick. Because I think I reached out to you initially, and you said you weren't sure if you'd be able to do it. COVID sucks, man. I've had it once, to my knowledge, only once. It was not fun. Would not recommend. I think Age of Calamity is going to be... They said winter 2025, I believe. I think we see that game next year. I think Age of Calamity is going to get delayed to like January or March because there's just too much happening with Nintendo right now, like release-wise, because they still have Kirby Air Riders. They still do not have a release date for Metroid Prime 4. They have Pokemon coming out. They have, what else? There was one more. Oh, well, Age of Imprisonment. Yeah, they're not going to slate all 4 of those because they're going to cannibalize each other. So it's going to be very interesting to see like where the problem is I think, especially going into the holiday season, you want to have all of those games out by then. But I don't see that happening for something. I think there's no way they don't do Metroid Prime 4 this year. Because like, dude, like you can't show off as much as you have, make it playable and do all that stuff and say 2025 and then like it not come out 2025. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. I doubt it gets delayed. I think they probably want a bulky roster for the new console. Man, I don't know though. Would you put it up against like Metroid Prime 4? I think releasing that within like a month. I know they're 2 completely different style games. So maybe it's maybe it doesn't matter at all, but like I don't know. I'd just be afraid of cannibalizing sales. Boom, boom, boom. Not sure. I'm going to go grab some water real quick, so I will be right back, guys. All right, I'm back. It was that quick because the kitchen is right next door. How would I react if there was a Zelda-inspired open-world game that takes place in the real world but augmented much like Sword Art Online Ordinal Scale? Do you mean... So, hold on, let me... open world game that takes place in the real world but augmented much like... So are you talking about like an AR game like in real life, or we're playing a game where you are a character playing in the real world with AR? I'm not a big AR kind of guy. I would rather them stick to one theme or another. Like, I don't... It's okay, because, like, you know, like... I like Sword Art. I even liked Ordinal Scale. I thought it was alright. But, like... I would rather them, if they want to make, like, a fantasy, like, kind of thing, I would rather it be strictly a fantasy thing and not an augmented reality. Like, there's definitely, like, room for that kind of stuff, because, like, look at Sword Art, but, like... I don't know that I would want that out of, like, a Zelda. Excuse me. Oh, we getting close. We got about 10 minutes, brethren. I'd not have any interest in a Zelda but on Earth. Yeah, part of the joy of fantasy is that it's fantasy, you know, and that it's like it can be its own thing with its own set of rules, and it doesn't have to be tethered to our reality. I'll be spotty in chat once the stream starts as I take notes. No worries, brother. You got a job to do. I think for me, all right, I'm going to go through... I don't have a bingo list or anything, but what I would love to see is I would love to see Mario Galaxy 2 on the Switch. I would love to see, and I'm pretty sure we'll see this, a Mario 2 movie trailer. I think we'll get that, and we'll get the announcement of Wario and Waluigi. And it'll be Danny DeVito and Willem Dafoe. And I would absolutely love that, because we've already opened the can of worms with the Mario movie and casting the most well-known actors known to man. I feel like it works for that. Zelda, I'm so glad they're not doing that. I want Animal Crossing to be there so bad. I actually just recently started playing Animal Crossing again on the Switch too. I haven't played it in like a week. I say that now, but like, I'm craving that kind of creative, you know, cozy game. No Terry Crews Princess Zelda. I would love that. Listen, my wife had never seen White Chicks, which is insane to me. And so we watched it the other night, and I'm like, this is how Terry Crews got his big break. This was like the movie that put him on the map, really. It was so funny pointing out all the memes. Oh my God. I think... God, I know they won't do it, man, but if they drop the new 3D Zelda trailer, that'd be insane. Oh, that'd be so insane. How dare I steal credit from the Old Spice commercials? That was so later, though, right? Because White Chicks came out in, like, the early 2000s. Oh, it's my soda body bake. Ah! Ah, Terry Crews. Big PC gamer, by the way. That Terry Crews. Jay's 2 cents built him a PC like, I don't know, 7 years ago. Can't remember. Love Terry Crews though. Dude's incredible. What was I talking about before that? Oh, Animal Crossing. Yeah, the fact that we also have not seen a Switch 2 update for Animal Crossing is insane, because what do you mean by that? That is like a top 5 selling Switch 1 game. Love the Cthulhu, by the way. Yeah. I rearranged my office a couple months ago, and Cthulhu did not have a place to live, so he's in the Bokoblin mask. Oh, that old Cthulhu. Nintendo released the best-selling Animal Crossing of all time and then abandoned it as quick as possible. That's what I'm saying, right? Like, I think a new Animal Crossing makes the most sense because too much time has passed. But, like, not doing a Switch 2 version of Animal Crossing New Horizons or doing a, the next-gen update, bro, that is money on the table that they are just leaving there. That's insane to me. Do we think we get a Smash Ultimate, like, Switch 2 version with everything included? I could see that potentially happening. But because they abandoned Animal Crossing so quick is why I think we're going to get a new one just outright. Because it's been a long time. It's been 6 years. It's almost been the same amount of time as New Leaf to New Horizons as it is to New Horizons to now, which is wild. I think that's probably the most likely thing, Nehru. Which I feel like Sakurai doesn't want to do Smash right now. And I also don't know where you go from here. Because I think it's a little bit of like the Mario Kart World thing. Because Mario Kart World is a fine game. But I think coming off of the heels of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, it's impossible to meet that level. Like, because it's, it's literally the like best-selling game on a Nintendo console. Outside of like Wii Sports, obviously. But like, it's hard to live up to that level of excellency. And I feel like Smash is that way too, so I don't know. He's like Kojima in Metal Gear. He keeps saying each one will be the last one, but he'll also just can't say no. Kojima, unless they get canceled, like with the Xbox projects and stuff, dude has like 4 games going on right now. And he's in his 60s, which is wild, because I would not believe that. Like, I wonder what happens with his studio once he retires. Oh, this was a bad time to test this, but I need to hit recording and see if that messes with the stream at all. Looks like we're okay. Death Stranding 2 had a remarkably smooth development process for how big of a project it was. I've still never played a Kojima game, unless you count Castlevania Lord of Shadows, because I think he was behind that one, but I might be wrong. I can't remember exactly. But like, I've never done a Metal Gear. I almost got Death Stranding, but I think something else came out at the time, and I never got around to playing it. And like, I'm a little intimidated by his games because I feel like they're so stylistic to like what his vision of gameplay is. I'm not sure that I'll vibe with it. New Metal Gear is a great jumping point. It's Metal Gear 3, right? Pretty sure it's Metal Gear 3. I don't know enough to know. But like, I'm open to trying it. I just think I gotta be in the mood for it. You know what I mean? Bum, 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 bum. It is Metal Gear Solid 3, but chronologically it's the first game. Okay. Like, and I want to get all the memes and stuff. You know what I mean? Because I feel like Metal Gear is one of those games that's so memeable. All right, I'm going to take a very, very quick bathroom break, and then we're going to come back and we're going to get this ish started, brethren. All right, I'll be right back, guys. All riggedy right. I probably need to turn on the chroma filter. Bing bong boom, there it is. All right. Let's go find that old Nintendo Direct. That's not what I wanted. Hello. Here on history. Do that. Okay, where was it? All right, it's not anywhere to be seen. Boom, 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 boom. Counting on them announcing Age of Calamity Impo's solo game. Dude, that would be sick, actually. Oh! This looks new. Why is... Okay, that's just the artistic direction, I guess. I need to make sure to start recording in about 2 minutes. About 1 minute. What would you do with an Age of Calamity Impa game, though? That's the thing. Taking on the Yiga clan, maybe? I'd simpa for Impa, is what I'd do. I mean, that's a given. I hope we do get a new trailer for Age of Imprisonment. I would love to see like a actual story trailer for that one to get a little bit information on the direction of where they're going, but who knows? I hate this light. My head is so shiny. Where's the volume at? Let me turn the volume up just a little bit. You guys let me know if like the audio is really off or anything like that, and then I'll adjust. Excuse me. 10 seconds. All right. I'm excited. Let's see what we got going on. Start recording. All right, here we go. Why is it like this? There we go. Didn't know that was a thing. I don't know that I like the new reels and stuff they do. There we go. 40th anniversary is what we're starting with. The art's so good. Isn't it crazy it's been 40 years? Hell yeah. Miyamoto!
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. We'll start today's Nintendo Direct with the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary.
All right.
Tomorrow,
This is exciting.
September 13th, marks 40 years since the launch of Super Mario Bros. In Japan. We got here because so many people have played. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Miyamoto.
The Mario games have been supported by evolutions in digital technology and gaming consoles. Additionally, Mario has taken on many different designs in the artwork. At the Nintendo Museum, which opened in Kyoto last year, we've created
Damn, has
an
it already
art
been-
gallery that
Wow.
displays character illustrations.
I thought it was this year for some reason.
Of different games. There are also illustrations and pixel art from the Mario series. Also,
bum, bum, bum,
from
bum,
now
bum, bum.
through next September, the ticket for admission will change to the design shown here.
Oh, okay. I thought they were really like, it's going up in
Starting this
price.
December, we're planning a 40th anniversary light display.
That's cool.
You'll still need a reservation to enter the museum, but we hope those visiting will check it out.
Next time I go to
On
Japan.
top of that, earlier in May, following Japan and Hollywood, we opened
Orlando.
the third Super Nintendo World theme park at Universal Epic
My
Universe
in-laws are
in
going there
Orlando,
next
Florida.
week.
We hope you can experience the world of Super Mario
wanted
in
to go.
real life. Next is more news about Kyoto. We'll be supporting the Kyoto Marathon, which will take place
Oh.
next February. Since its
I have not.
inception
I wanna
in
go so bad.
1985, the Super Mario series has been running for 40 years, thanks to everyone's support. But this time, Mario himself will be cheering on the runners. This is the race bib that the runners will wear,
That's cool.
which has the Nintendo logo on it.
Pretty cool, but not mind
We'll be
blowing. Oh, that's a
supporting
little
in other ways
disappointing.
as well. If you're interested in marathons, why not take the opportunity?
I'm
to
interested
run
in
through
that
Kyoto?
merch though that they have though.
Also,
Universal's got
coming
really good
next
merch.
Spring. Please take a look at
Oh,
this.
it's the trailer. It's the trailer. It's the trailer. There's no way it's not the trailer. Next spring. It's the trailer. Holy shit. Okay. I loved the Mario movie, by the way. So I'm very excited about this. Monty Mole. It looks so good. Like, they did an excellent job in the animation department. Why is it so framey? Is it true? It's true. Yep. Dude, that's so hype. That's so hype. That's so exciting. That's so exciting. I'm
The name
so
of the
excited
new
for that.
movie that Nintendo and Illumination are producing together is
Oh yeah.
the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
No way Rosalina's not in this.
What kinds of adventures do you think Mario and his friends will have in space?
Bro, Mario Galaxy
Movie
1 and
will
2
be
are my
themed
2 favorite
to the
Marios.
Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. Let's also hear some remarks from the movie's co-producer Chris-san from Illumination.
Bro, this is so exciting. Oh my god.
Thank you, Miyamoto-san. As we celebrate Mario's 40th anniversary, it's an opportunity to reflect on the 4 decades of creativity, imagination, and adventure that Mario has brought to life for fans across generations and around the world.
Notice Bowser
From
back
its
there on the
groundbreaking
piano.
World building to its iconic characters and unforgettable music, the Super Mario Brothers have left a lasting impact on the very fabric of our culture. All of us at Illumination feel so fortunate to continue our collaboration with Nintendo as we expand the life of Mario in movies.
Rosalina's been my
While the
main in
Super
Mario Kart for a
Galaxy
reason.
Games are the core inspiration for our story. This next film holds surprises for fans of every Mario era. Our directors, Michael Jelinek and Aaron Horvath, along with the extraordinary team of artists at our studio in Paris, are very busy working to deliver a film that aspires to earn its place in the history we're here to celebrate. Brian Tyler is also returning to compose a score that blends together musical themes from Mario's incredible game heritage.
I could use less
And
like
we're
licensed
also
music.
thrilled to welcome back Chris Pratt
He's so
as
cool.
Mario.
He's so cool.
Anya Taylor-Joy as Princess Peach.
All right,
Charlie
Rosalina.
Day
Are we
as
gonna get
Luigi.
Rosalina's voice actress here?
Jack Black as Bowser.
Let's go, the goat.
Keegan-Michael Key as Toad, and Kevin Michael Richardson as Kamek. And as we continue to make progress on the Super Mario Galaxy movie, we look forward to sharing more with you in the future.
They were you
And
playing
until
with fire.
then, thank you, and back to you, Miyamoto-san.
Thank you, Chris-san. I'm also involved
Hunter
in the
Schafer looks
production
just like
every
him,
day, and
you
I'm
know?
enjoying it. It's a movie.
She looks
worthy
just like
of the
Mario.
40th anniversary. Please wait a little longer for its release. While you're waiting, I have something I'd like to show you.
100%
Please
Vanessa.
take a look at this.
Oh. New game. Not Switch 2. Okay. No. They did it. Are they like upscale? Like, do they look better? They look pretty good. Ooh, boy, we're going to have to get this one, actually. We're going to have to get this one. Yes. I love Galaxy 2 so much, man. I really wish we would get a Mario Galaxy 3. I remember during the Wii U, people thought that we would get Mario Galaxy 3 in the form of Super Mario Universe, as in like Wii U universe. Bro, they cooked with the soundtracks, let me tell you. This is so exciting. I'm so, from my understanding, because I have 3D All-Stars. Have I played 3D All-Stars? No. So I know it's an emulated version of Super Mario, so Paso Doble, you know. Goodbye to those we met on the journey. I will cherish the memories forever, and to those we will meet on the next journey. Hello. Thank you, Rosalina. That's sick. Bro, why this soon? Y'all can't do this to me. Ghost of Yote comes out that day. Oh. Those amiibos are kind of sick,
It's the
actually.
games that share the movie's title. Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario Galaxy
Bro, that
2.
comes out on my anniversary
I'll turn it
and
over to
at the same
original
time as Ghost of
director for Super
Yote.
Mario Galaxy. Koizumi-san.
Koizumi.
Hey, hello everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi. From here, I'll introduce the games that will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary.
But that Rosalina amiibo's nice.
First, the two games you just saw were developed around the idea of what Mario's adventures would be like in space. The planets have gravity, and seeing Mario not fall off of them while upside down was very impressive, even as a developer.
Man,
The second game also returns 15 years after its original release on Wii.
God, I fucking love Mario Galaxy
In
2.
Rosalina's library, you can read a storybook. It's now in both games, and we've also added new pages.
Oh.
We hope you're looking forward to that as well.
I want Galaxy 3, man. God.
In addition, the storybook will be available as a real-life product.
Oh, that's cute.
The new pages I mentioned won't be included, but more details, including the release timing, will be available on
That's
the My
cute.
Nintendo Store website later today.
I like
So
that.
please check that out.
It's a cool piece of
Super
merch.
Mario Galaxy plus Super Mario Galaxy 2 will launch on Nintendo Switch, but you can play these games on Nintendo Switch too. Many other Mario titles are also available on Nintendo Switch, so if there's one you haven't played yet,
We're not
why
doing
not take the
updates.
opportunity to try it.
Okay.
Okay,
Interesting.
Let's introduce some other Mario games coming to Nintendo Switch.
Shut up, Blazer. What up, brother? Hope you're doing good. All right, Switch 2. Oh, tennis. See, a Mario sports game seemed like an obvious pick, honestly.
The latest entry in the Mario Tennis series is hitting the court on Nintendo Switch 2.
Man, I cannot
Mario
believe
Tennis
Fever.
Use top spins, slices,
They kind of like this naming
blocks,
convention and
other familiar
thing I'm
shots.
noticing, because it looked very similar to Mario Kart World.
But now you can also slide and use other fancy footwork with new
I should love how good they used to be. People really didn't vibe with Mario Golf, did they?
Swing into action with new equipment called Fever Rackets. Keep a rally going to build up your fever gauge. Then unleash a fever shot.
Just like the Indiana.
Freeze the court
Fever.
with the ice racket.
Ha.
Summon mushrooms that shrink your opponents using the mini mushroom racket. Or duplicate yourself
Fever
with the
rackets?
shadow racket.
What's wrong with fever brackets, Blazer?
There are 30 fever rackets, each with their own
There's
abilities.
30 of them.
Pair them with 38 playable characters.
38,
The
wow.
most in series history to
It's the
find
same
your own
roster.
strategy.
The Luna, that's cute.
Let's see the game modes being
All new ones are
served
basically
up.
just lots of bots and online, whereas the old ones had lots of awesome single-player modes. Ah, that makes sense.
Tournament mode. Aim for the top by completing different
I was
objectives
never a
in
Mario
the
sports guy
Trial
growing
Towers
up.
mode.
So, I never
Matches with
had the experience.
unexpected rules in Mix It Up mode.
This kind of gives off like a little bit of Mario Party vibes with like this.
In the online modes, choose between casual play with customizable rules in Online Room or Go for Glory in
They have
ranked
ranked. That's
matches.
crazy.
You can even gently swing the Joy-Con 2 controller like a racket for a more authentic experience in swing mode. Plus, after encountering monsters on a remote island, Mario and friends are transformed into babies, kicking off a series
DK?
of unexpected events in the game's Adventure mode. With their tennis skills,
Oh, okay.
babies will need to learn how
Maybe
to
this
play.
is the redemption, where they have the single player stuff.
Return to normal. Mario Tennis Fever.
That looked pretty cool,
launches
actually.
on Nintendo Switch 2, February 12th.
Already starting that next year cycle.
Was Mario Tennis Fever. It features familiar tennis gameplay, but unique to this latest entry are fever shots, which change depending on your racket. There are plenty of other modes as well.
It's
so
pretty cool.
please look forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
Oh.
Hi.
Yep, Mario Wonder Switch 2 version or Mario Wonder 2.
What'll it be?
Yep. Okay. Yeah. See, I
More
expected this.
mayhem is coming to the Flower Kingdom in Super Mario Brothers Wonder.
I still need to
Nintendo
get
Switch 2
this.
edition.
I haven't played it.
Plus meet up in Bella Bell Park.
Okay, so DLC. That I feel like that was kind of expected.
A large plaza has been discovered in the Flower Kingdom.
It looks like Mario
Bella Bell
Party.
Park. Here, you can enjoy a variety of attractions that let you team up with or work against friends and family.
Huh.
Let's go over some of the things you can do.
Collect the most coins to win.
This is Mario Party mini
Collect
games,
coins
but
as you
2D.
make your way through the course. And don't miss your
What a fun
chance to
idea.
get rich.
That's cool.
Whoever has the most lives at the end wins.
Use
Mario
items
Rabbids
to
3.
duke it out. Dodge
There's
attacks
a
and
good,
try to
like,
survive.
I could see that happening.
Whoever's it at the end loses.
Run and hide
Although I
and
don't know,
tag.
people. The
you're
second one
tagged,
didn't do too
you're
well,
in.
did it? Can't remember.
And the other players get to transform and hide.
Work together to relay.
Pass the bomb to each other so it doesn't explode before you reach the goal.
This is literally 2D Mario Party.
Work together.
That's
to
really
get to the
fun,
goal.
actually. I really like
Place
that.
donut blocks while your friends run across them.
Jump to the beat.
Jump in time and the lift will rise. Get in sync, then 1, 2, 3, jump.
I don't know. I just never got around
Plus, there
to
are so
wonder for
many
some
other
reason.
attractions to enjoy.
But like, this right here is such a cool idea. This is.
Multiplayer fun in Bella Bell Park.
I wonder how much it'll be. Is the question. They gonna make this bad boy 70?
The Nintendo Switch 2 edition adds other new content as well. Look forward to more on that in the future.
Okay, when does this
Super Mario Brothers
spring
Wonder
next year? Okay.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition plus Meetup in Bella Bell Park launches on Nintendo Switch 2 next spring.
Hell yeah. Nice.
So long.
Super Mario Bros. Wonder is getting a Nintendo Switch 2 edition. As its name implies,
I really like
Meetup
this.
in Bella Bell Park adds more multiplayer options to enjoy.
Like, I would almost get
It
this
also adds
exclusively
other
for the
new
Bella
content, so stay
Bell
tuned for more
Park.
details in the future. About these chatty characters,
Was it something I said?
the talking flowers. We
Aw.
actually made them.
That's cute.
We kind of look alike, huh?
Oh, really? Sometimes.
Not an
they'll talk on
interactive
their own,
product.
Just
Okay.
like that. These talking flowers can make everyday life a little more fun. They're planned for release next spring. Okay, next is the last game for the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary part of this presentation.
All right. What might it be? Switch 2.
One day,
Is it a new
the
Yoshi?
island where Yoshi and his friends live, a talking book named Mr. E suddenly falls from the sky.
Mr. E.
It looks like the book has information within its pages about unusual creatures.
I love
But you
Koizumi.
can't actually see what's written down.
No shot.
So Yoshi
Storybook.
jumps in to help investigate. First, let's study this flower-like creature.
Brother, if this is a storybook, oh my god, I'm in. I'm in. I'm in. I'm in. I'm in.
It right away.
I'm in. I'm fucking in.
It
Holy
tastes
shit, this
kinda
looks awesome.
sweet. You can carry this creature on your back. Touch flower buds with it, and they'll bloom.
Oh, this is adorable. They make such creative games. Yoshi's Crafted World and Yoshi's Woolly World are like, those are underappreciated.
And those discoveries will be written down.
Yoshi's Story? Hey, yo,
We found some
actually,
dandelions.
that would make sense.
Touch them, and they'll scatter in the air. Oh no, that creature is stuck.
My only issue is like, they are straight up baby games. I would like them to be a little bit more
They can even cause
akin
rocks
to
to
the, you know,
Thanks to them, we were able to break
Yoshi's
the
Island kind of gameplay, you know?
It looks like there are still lots of unusual creatures residing within the book.
Bro, I'm so in for this. I'm so fucking in.
Page-turning adventure awaits. Yoshi and the Mysterious Book launches
Next
on
year.
Nintendo Switch 2
Wow.
next spring.
I'm in. I'm so in for that. That looked awesome.
A new game starring Yoshi is on the way. The game takes place within a mysterious book.
I love
You'll
that.
make
The
discoveries
vibe is
and
there,
encounter
man.
All sorts of things as you're exploring. Please stay tuned for future updates.
Let me make a note.
That's all for the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary.
I'll write down what I want. Yoshi's Story
In
is a
addition to
definite.
Games coming in the future. The new movie releases next spring. We hope you enjoy all sorts of adventures
Yoshi
with Mario.
Mysterious Book.
Okay. We'll now begin our usual Nintendo Direct. First, we'll introduce games launching on Nintendo Switch.
Okay. Oh god, man, they really fumbled with not
It's
giving
time to storm into Cryptica.
giving, you know, dev kits out.
Mesmerizing world of Cryptica awaits in this 2D side-scrolling
Storm
roguelike
Lancer.
adventure. Fight
Art's
your way
cool.
through this 80s anime-inspired realm solo or with a friend in couch co-op, where every battle is twice as chaotic and twice as thrilling. Hone your swift swordplay against a variety of foes. Uncover a wide array of unique melee and ranged
Interesting.
weapons. And glide through ever-shifting biomes with graceful, acrobatic moves.
It looks like
With
Borderlands to me.
magical creatures called storm hearts, you'll gain permanent upgrades to boost your abilities and help you on your next run. And in couch co-op mode, you can experiment with ability upgrades by combining and sharing power-ups for different playstyles. Storm Lancers launches exclusively
Cool logo.
on the Nintendo Switch system.
Available today. Probably monsters.
The wilderness is calling. Transform a wild island
Dinkum.
inspired by the Australian outback. In this
Dinkum.
charming survival life sim, there are plenty of ways to make this wilderness your home. Plant crops, catch fish, gather resources, and plenty more.
That looks kind of fun, actually.
While exploring, wild creatures may attack, so use your tools, weapons, and wits to make it out in one piece.
Didn't this game come out on
As you
PC like a
progress,
long
you
time
can turn
ago?
This rugged island into a bustling town.
I'm almost positive this has been out on PC for a long
Enjoy
time.
festivals and talk with visitors.
People were going pretty
Some of
wild
them
for this game.
might
I
even
remember
decide
people
to live
liking
here.
it, yeah.
Plus, up to 4 friends can build and explore together in local or online co-op. Dinkum launches as a timed console exclusive on the Nintendo Switch system November 5th.
A timed
Pre-orders
console
and a
exclusive.
demo will be
Maybe it was
available
early access, I
today
guess.
on Nintendo eShop. Embark on a colorful adventure.
Timed console, maybe. Was that what they said? Maybe it was a console exclusive for a while?
Save
I
a
don't know.
mysterious planet in the platforming adventure Popucom. Team up locally or online in this multiplayer-only game. On this planet, color is key. Attack enemies.
It's
with
like
the same
bust a
color to
move.
defeat them.
But,
Each adventurer can only fire 2
different.
colors, so you'll need to swap between them during battle. Timing is critical too. Work together to fire colors at the right time to
this is
overcome
very,
obstacles.
like,
You
It
can
Takes
also use items
Two, like,
shields to block
split
lasers
fiction coded.
or
but
drones to
multiplayer.
create platforms.
This is kind of cool.
Powerful bosses can be found at the end of
Ninjala
stages. Team up
spiritual
to take
successor.
them down.
I never played Ninjala.
Additionally, in party mode, up to 4 pals can take on a variety of challenges together. A
This is
colorful
pretty cool,
co-op
actually.
adventure awaits in Popucom, launching on Nintendo Switch
This year.
holiday.
This would be a great, like, free-to-play game. Fantasy Life, yeah.
Here, on this small island floating in the sea, are me characters, each living their own carefree lives.
When is the game coming out?
Let's take a look at what's happening in the Tomodachi Life.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Living the Dream game.
You know what I meant. Tomodachi Life. You knew what I meant.
You're in charge of this island. You can create me characters of anyone you'd like living here.
Bum, 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 bum.
Base them
Jenna
on a
Ortega?
friend, a family member, or even yourself. Once you've chosen their personality and voice,
Fake Nintendo fan? I've never played these, okay? In my defense,
Start living here.
I love the
me
Texas
characters you
speech voice,
create
though.
will
It's so
enjoy
funny.
their island life however they see fit. Wonder what's up.
I'm so hungry.
Food for thought.
Yum.
You ever just eat a whole raw head of lettuce?
Looks like that hit the spot.
Loathes?
This me looks bored all by their lonesome.
This looks like Animal Crossing, does it not? You know what I
Someone
mean?
needs a pick-me-up.
This is so Sims coded.
Even charcoal with a Grammy. Oh, blap.
They really hit it off, all thanks to this meetup. This is just a small slice of the life here on the island. Stay tuned for more information in the
What the
future.
fuck?
Wow.
I feel like these games have like a huge cult following. Me news?
We interrupt to bring you some breaking news. This just in. Following previous reports of a 2026 release date, we can now confirm that Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream, launches next spring. More on this story as it develops.
Spring is shaping up pretty good. They got a lot of these games that were kind of
There was breaking
in
news
limbo.
in that trailer. Tomodachi Life, Living the
It
Dream
is super
will
goofy.
launch next spring. Please wait a little longer for this new dream life. Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Also available on Nintendo Switch.
Dash, slash, and clash in these games. Get over here. And
Yeah.
choose your fighter
The Mortal
in this
Kombat collection, yeah.
collection of Mortal Kombat classics. This compilation features
When are they going to
multiple
give the
classic
people
games
what
from
they
the
want?
90s and early
When
2000s.
are they going to remake
Console
Deception?
and handheld versions.
I want to play Conquest.
So fight your pals locally or take the in-game tournament global with added support for online play. Want a break from combat? Dive into an interactive documentary that includes
That's pretty cool.
concept art, archival footage, and exclusive interviews with the original creators. Prepare to
Who did y'all main
test
in-
your might
in
when
Mortal Kombat?
Mortal Kombat
I was a
Legacy
Sub-Zero
Collection
guy, but I also
launches
like Noob
digitally on
Saibot.
Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 30th, and physically December 12th.
Let's finish this.
All right, here's Final
Series, the
Fantasy. Yep.
first game in the Final Fantasy VII Remake trilogy. Step into the role of Cloud Strife, a former member of Shinra's elite soldier unit.
This is such a good
He's working as
pick
a
for
mercenary
Nintendo, especially with the Switch
legendary
2.
hero Sephiroth, whose
Baraka?
supposed
Hell
daughter,
yes.
past
I
mission,
loved Baraka.
suddenly appears. The fate of the planet is now in your hands. Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade launches on
January.
the Nintendo Switch 2 system, January 22nd.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Save the world from malicious machines in this action roguelite adventure. Battle foes to rescue robot allies. Collect resources and create a place for others to call home. Then, customize your weapon classes and unlock powerful abilities. You can also catch fish, harvest crops, and craft items between missions.
They know what the people want.
Online.
We need to
Team up
farm,
with friends in co-op, or
and we
play
need to
game
be
show.
able to fish.
Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2.
Look at old
Legend of
Cloud.
Spark
Yeah,
launches
brother.
on Nintendo Switch 2
Later
and
today.
Nintendo
Interesting.
Switch later today.
Okay, that one looked kind of cool. Hades 2. Yeah, I kind of figured Hades 2 would maybe show up as well. Console exclusive to Nintendo, which is kind of crazy.
Daughter of Hades,
The art is so sick.
princess of the underworld.
I still need to play Hades and try it out.
It would seem that you are finally prepared. But time itself is against us,
God, the colors are so good.
and war has
I want to
come
watch
to
this. That's the
Mount
problem.
Olympus.
I want to watch this. I don't want to play it.
Shall you rush now to your family's defense?
Dude, God, this is so hype. It's got the sauce.
Or shall you strike our enemy in the heart of the underworld?
God, I need to fucking play Hades, dude.
You know me, Headmistress. I'll do both. Death to Kronos.
Bro, the Aaron Yeager ass
Prepare to
fucking
battle beyond
scene there at the
underworld
end.
of Greek myth in Hades 2. Play as the
The music
princess of
fucking
the
kicks ass,
underworld
too.
To take on the sinister Titan of Time.
Blazer, I'm hungry too, so don't feel bad. I haven't had breakfast
Powerful
yet.
weapons of night, the Sister Blades, the Moonstone Axe, the Witch's Staff, and more. Cast a binding circle to ensnare your enemies and gain the upper hand. Along the way, the gods of Olympus will grant you new skills and abilities. Mix and match to find the
Bro, the music is incredible.
Each time you set out, you'll be faced with different choices. And you'll keep growing stronger and unlocking.
Ooh, dude, I love this song. This song's sick.
Secrets and unravel the story. On Nintendo Switch 2, experience the action in up to 120 frames per second.
Yeah.
In TV
Oh
mode.
yeah.
Hades 2 launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch.
Oh wow,
2
soon.
and Nintendo Switch.
25th.
September 25th.
Dude, that music kicked ass. Holy
Amiibo
shit.
Figures right in.
I need to try Hades. It's on sale all the time.
Kirby Air Riders game
I need to
is
try
coming
it.
soon, and 2 new amiibo are also
Those
on
are
the
cute.
way.
Look at those.
Tap them to summon figure players that you can train. Your figure players will level up as they compete, and their machine's proficiency level will also increase.
Huh.
Plus, with the amiibo, you can swap riders. Just like in the game, you can choose your rider and machine. Levels are also transferred over.
That's pretty cool.
These 2 new amiibo will be available November 20th, the same day as the game's launch.
Oh, that's cool. You can actually take
More Kirby Air
the
Riders amiibo updates in the future. And
Waddle Dee and the
second
fucking
Kirby Air Riders Direct, hosted by the game's director, Mr. Sakurai, is also on the way.
another 35 minutes you wanted, Nehru. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yo! Let's go.
After traveling back in time,
New music.
Princess Zelda meets the first king of Hyrule, Rauru, and the queen, Sonia. She joins them to take on Demon King Ganondorf in a conflict that will come to be known as the Imprisoning War.
Dude, the music.
Take on hordes of enemies.
Oh,
as
the
you
frame
fight
rate.
alongside your allies. Like this brave Korok. Get familiar with your allies' abilities so you know which character to swap to in any situation. Zonai devices can bring water, wind, and other effects to combat.
That's so cool.
Make strategic use of them to counter your enemies and alter the flow of battle. Pair up
That
with
was
nearby
sick.
allies to unleash mighty sync strikes.
Sync. Okay, yeah, this was what we were expecting.
Depending on the pair,
Like a team-up
sync
move.
strikes can deal high damage or have a variety of other effects. Invite a friend to fight alongside you in split-screen co-op.
And maybe it'll have consistent
And with
frame
Game
rate.
Share, you can play together on 2 separate systems.
That's sick.
Even if only one player has the game.
Fuck yeah, that's so cool. Not that I'll have anyone to play that with, but you know.
Uncover ancient truths that were only glimpsed in The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Yo! Oh, shit, that was awesome. Holy fuck. What was that?
Warriors,
What was that?
Imprisonment launches on Nintendo Switch 2, November 6th.
November
Pre-orders
6th.
Begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Wow, that was a lot sooner than I was expecting. That was a lot sooner than I was expecting.
Right, that's enough for one day. Time for me to head back to the castle. And remember, not a word about this place to anyone. There's more to the world than this island, and we're going to prove it. Okay, 1, 2, 3!
Dragon Quest? We're going to have to go frame by frame on that old trailer and see what happened there. Something kind of crazy at the end.
a spark of curiosity. Guided by a mysterious tablet, a group of young heroes embark on a journey to reclaim a lost world. As they venture into the unknown, they'll encounter mighty foes and a myriad of twists and trials. What awaits them beyond it all?
I feel like I would like Dragon Quest if I could just get over the JRPG hump.
Dragon Quest VII Reimagined.
Huh.
That's the spirit. Look out, world. Here we come.
Early next year, already lining up pretty good.
That was Dragon Quest VII Reimagined.
November. Okay.
We hope
God,
you're
so
looking
many
forward
games
to
coming out
journeying ahead
so
in this
close to each other.
reimagined
That's rough.
Now, we'd like to announce two things. First, here's some news about the Nintendo Today smart device app.
Are you going to do more with
The
it?
app continues to deliver all sorts of information about Nintendo games and characters on a daily basis. And we're adding a new Kirby theme. We're also delivering information regularly about Kirby Air Riders leading up to the game's release, so please check that out. Secondly, we have news about Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion.
Okay.
Please. take a look at this.
DK64. That'd be my guess.
Coming to Nintendo Classics.
Wow.
Virtual Boy.
Okay.
You'll be
That's
able
unexpected.
To enjoy a collection of Virtual Boy games in stereoscopic 3D while playing on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch.
Huh.
In order to play, you'll need this dedicated accessory.
Wow, that's cool. Okay.
This recreates the form of the original Virtual Boy hardware by inserting
Not a
the
big fan of the
console to
Virtual
play.
Boy neighbor.
Both Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch are supported.
That would honestly just be kind of sick to just have.
Mario's Tennis.
You know what? Like, I kind of like it.
Pinball, Telero Boxer, and more. The 14 classic games shown
So you
here
have an
plan to be
actual
released
wow.
over
Okay,
time.
fair enough.
Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics is scheduled to launch February 17th. The dedicated
That's so
accessory
funny.
needed to play Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics.
Can I imagine
will
that
be
drunk? I would
available in the
vomit.
future.
I would actually get sick.
A cardboard model of the accessory will also be available.
What are we doing?
Ooh.
Did we learn nothing from Labo?
We hope you're looking forward to Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics. Okay,
Oh my God.
let's see some more headlines.
Insane.
The Crimson Butterfly soars again.
What is this? I know what this
Minakami
is.
Village, a place said to have vanished from the map.
Fatal Frame. That's what it
Twin
was.
Sisters, Mio and Mayu, find themselves lost and
The
wander
two
into
good
the
Virtual Boy
village.
games. Yeah.
They encounter the unthinkable.
I've always heard very good things about Fatal Frame, but I've never done anything with them.
Now, Mio must use the camera obscura, a device that can pacify the unsettled ghosts and find a way home. But as she delves deeper into the mystery,
Don't let go of my hand.
Mayu's sanity slips away. Where will the Crimson Butterfly lead them? Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake launches on the Nintendo Switch 2
Blazer, is that more your alley?
next year.
Is that your vibe? I feel like you would like
Upgrade
Fatal
your play
Frame.
with the Nintendo Switch 2 editions of these games. In the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of One Piece Pirate Warriors 4, you'll face off
We got
against
One Piece
on-screen
Switch 2
enemies
edition
and
before
ever
Animal
before,
Crossing.
as you
Let's
aim
make
to
that
become
known.
King of the Pirates.
You don't have the patience for it?
Enjoy
Shit.
camera play and more in Overcooked 2, Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Wow,
Serve up
Overcooked
dishes
got one.
and
That's kind of...
reactions
I would
while
not
you
expect
cook
that.
together.
Okay.
Mouse controls are cropping
Ooh.
up in the Nintendo Switch 2 edition
That's-
of Stardew Valley.
That's smart. I wouldn't have
Plus,
expected that.
4 friends locally can play in split-screen multiplayer.
Oh, shot.
And with Game Share, up to 4 players can play together if one person has the game.
My wife don't know it yet.
5 new levels, including
But
Candyland
she gonna
and
fall victim to
Museum, are
Stardew.
dropping in with Human Fall Flat Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Plus, with mouse controls, you can enjoy a new way to wobble with physics-based fun. Craving more
Oh,
to clean?
Power Wash Simulator
Power
2.
Wash Simulator makes its triumphant return with a shiny new entry in the relaxing Clean 'em Up series.
There you go, Blazer. That's what you
Unholster
really
your
like.
washer and effortlessly blast the dirt away as you transform your sullied surroundings.
Someone is
into
streaming at a weird
squeaky
hour?
clean scenes.
Rick.
Make
First of
use
all, what's
new
up, buddy?
tools and supplies,
Second of all,
including enhanced
I
soap,
don't control when
a
Nintendo does
surface cleaner,
directs.
additional power washers, and rigging equipment for those
This is already out on
strange
PC, isn't it?
places.
Or is it
Wash
early
your way
access?
through a fresh campaign as you explore even more of Muckingham.
Muckingham.
Venture into new grimy locations,
Jeez.
including Detergent Toe and Lubra City.
I was hopelessly addicted to Power Wash Simulator. I never messed with it because when it came out, part of my job detailed power washing at the time. So like, I was not very keen on just doing what I periodically would do at work.
And clean to your heart's content when Power Wash Simulator 2 launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this fall.
Rick, you would want a Power Washer stream?
The fruit matching phenomenon.
No, what did they do? I
returns.
fucking love Suika Game. I play this so much.
Suika Game is back and rounder than ever. This time,
Suika
the
Game
fruit
Planet?
falls toward the center of a circle, and you can drop it from any angle.
Oh, I'm so here for this, brother.
360 degrees of fruit dropping fun.
Yes.
If you combine fruits a certain number of times, it's Super Evolution time. When this is active, you can earn bonus points based on the number of fruits you merge.
Bro, I'm so... Y'all don't understand the grip this game has on me.
With the Nintendo Switch 2 version, you can play with others locally via Game Share. This allows you and up to 3 players to drop and merge fruit together in co-op.
Oh, fuck yes. Oh, fuck yes, brethren.
Rotate, aim, and go for the watermelon when Suika Game Planet.
No, I want it today. I want it now.
This winter.
I want it now, damn it. Bro, y'all don't understand. That's a day one purchase. And I hope it's $4 like the first one was. It is super addicting, Rick. Super addicting. What is this? I have no clue. This is... Oh? Really? Is this Prime 4? Yo, a Tron Legacy Metroid Prime game. Is this a part of Metroid Prime 4? Or is this just... You know what I mean? Like, y'all can't be bringing out a new fucking Metroid game. This okay. It's gotta be Metroid Prime 4. I was about to be like, there ain't no way they're announcing a, like, racing, like, I don't know, driving game of Metroid before Prime 4 comes out. That looks pretty hyped though. Metroid is a series I want to get into. And I don't know if this is a good jumping off point. And that's what worries me. Nintendo Switch 2 edition. December 4th. Okay. I was about to say, there ain't no fucking way they do not announce the date. Holy shit. Ooh, that amiibo's sick as fuck, actually. Silux. Interesting. That amiibo was sick. That amiibo went hard. Donkey Kong DLC?
This is where you're from, DK? This island is beautiful.
DLC is
Yep.
smashing its way into Donkey Kong Bonanza.
DK Island and Emerald Rush.
This
Is it just 2 new
edition lets
worlds?
you barrel around DK Island, the home of some familiar faces.
Or 2 sub-layers, I mean?
And if you finish the main game story, Void Kong will offer you a position in the ranks
Ha.
of the Void Company.
That's rich.
What do you think?
Your mission? Collect as much shiny green ore as you can in Emerald Rush. Meet your emerald quota within the time limit to clear each round.
DK Bonanza is a really good game, guys. Highly recommend it.
Amassing emeralds is collecting fossils to gain perks.
I don't know that I would go back for this, though, honestly.
3 random ones.
Personally.
Perks have
Because I like the game a lot. I don't know if I like it enough to, like,
defeated enemies
pick up a DLC.
or more jam-packed treasure chests. There are all sorts to choose from. Gain and stack perks, then collect oodles of emeralds. You can also smash Vanadium gems to gain random skills that power up Donkey Kong during your run.
A charged rush.
Your perks
Okay.
and skills
Interesting.
reset after each run.
Huh.
But Fossil and Vanadium gem locations stay the same. Refine your winning strategy with each go. When a run ends, you'll earn in-game rewards based on how well you did. Playing can net you new fashions
That's
and
pretty cool.
statues to display on DK Island. Plus, you'll get to play Emerald Rush on more layers.
Oh, okay.
Take on the challenge to earn that promotion. The Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island, and
Later
Emerald Rush
today.
paid DLC launches on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
I mean, it's one
A
sub-layer.
demo of the main game will also be available on Nintendo eShop later today.
Definitely try Bonanza out if you haven't. Very good
Donkey
game.
Kong Bonanza is getting paid DLC called
That needs to be like
DK
10
Island
bucks.
and Emerald Rush.
If it's more than 10 bucks, then like,
Please look forward to collecting lots
Nah.
of emeralds in Emerald Rush and exploring this modern take on DK Island. Next, please take a look at this.
that's so cool that Metroid Prime 4 is coming out on Pokemon this early. The art style's a little different. The transform Pokemon. Are we getting... Oh my god, are we getting what I want? Are we getting what I've been wanting? Which is like a different genre of Pokemon game. Hold up. Hold up, brethren. Hold up. What are we doing here?
This land is just waiting to be shaped.
They made Pixelmon.
Ditto.
They made
That looks like a
Pixelmon.
human? And what's that in the grass? Oh, that's Bulbasaur, a grass-type Pokemon.
I'm on the fence for the time being.
Looks like Ditto's got an idea. By learning this move, you can make grass grow.
You got a
Squirtle's
dream about
water gun will
Bulbasaur?
Keep it all healthy.
Brethren.
As nature flourishes, so do the Pokemon.
Okay, they're winning me over.
bricks and wood to build with.
Okay, this is Animal Crossing. This is literally Animal Crossing, Minecraft, Pokemon.
Delicious crops.
Oh, we might be in for this one.
Homes for the Pokemon.
We're in. We're so in. We're so in. Actually, we're so fucking
To
in.
do here.
We're actually so fucking in. Oh boy.
No need to
It straight
rush.
up looks like Animal Crossing though, you know what I mean?
Go at your own pace. And you'll have a wonderful space before you know it.
More of this, Nintendo. More of this. Pokemon Company, I mean.
Pokemon Pokopia.
Pokopia. Next year. Koei Tecmo on that one.
A brand
Interesting.
new Pokemon game is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you're
That's
looking
interesting.
forward to Pokemon Pokopia, where a Ditto with a human appearance builds a new life with other Pokemon.
Getting another team
Next, we
involved
have
with that.
information
Interesting.
about another Pokemon game, which launches very soon.
Pokemon ZA. Yeah. Dude, Pokopia? I vibe with. I like Pokopia. Hope Sudowoodo's in it. I would imagine they would do like most of the Pokemon. I was very cold on ZA when it was first announced. I'm more excited for it now, but I'm not going to be getting it at launch. I'll probably be like a week or two after launch for me because of Ghost of Yote. I was quite fond of Arceus, gameplay-wise. So, like, Oh! Mega Start... Oh, okay. I was yapping too much. Chestnut actually kind of looks cool this time. Mega Dargonite. Camera Ups, Banette, we already know those. Victory Bell is there. Halucha and Malamar. My boy Halucha. Both Charizards. Zygarde. So he's going to live stream this game too, right? Which one? Pokemon?
It
ZA?
appears that new Mega Evolved Pokemon have been discovered in Lumio City, where people and Pokemon
Mega
live.
Chestnut looks a lot
Pokemon
better.
Legends ZA launches.
I think I might go Finnegan. I
have
might.
one more
Yes, well,
Pokemon
every game?
trailer.
Maybe.
Please take a look.
One more Pokemon trailer? No shot. They show off Gen 10 already. Hoopa? What is it? Is this another different genre type game? Hoopa. Mega Raichu? Mega Raichu X and Mega Raichu Y. Mega Dimension? The fuck? Paid DLC.
Pokemon Legends ZA is getting paid DLC called Mega Dimension.
I don't listen.
Has two different Mega Evolutions.
I genuinely don't care most of the time if a game releases or announces DLC before the game comes out. With Pokemon, it makes me nervous. It makes me very nervous with Pokemon.
Ready for some killer fun in the sun?
Dead Island. Pokemon Conquest 2. Conquest would be cool.
Are you okay? You seem pretty out of it.
Originally released over 10 years ago,
Danganronpa
2 Goodbye Despair is making the ultimate comeback. While on a school trip to Jabberwock Island, you and your classmates are trapped in a murderous game. After each deadly incident, a heated class trial will begin. In high-speed detective action, you'll shoot down contradictions and counter opponents to reveal the truth. And
I think Pokemon Scarlet and Violet had good DLC, but also kind of felt like their main game was a bit lacking, so I don't have confidence to announce DLC right away.
Incident will trigger an entirely new scenario with different victims and
yeah, I'm I don't know. Pokemon just doesn't have a great track record. She jabber my Dinga my Ropa.
Danganronpa 2x2.
Danganronpa. Danganronpa's got good music.
Switch systems next year. Make history in the Three Kingdoms. Dynasty Warriors Origins is marching on to Nintendo Switch 2. The Three Kingdoms, an era of warring factions. As a nameless hero, join forces with Xiao Xiao.
Gotta go to work, but drink plenty of bagel juice while I'm gone. Not till 10K, Rick. Not till 10K. Have a good day, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Your choices will
I can't wait to see what frame rate this runs at. I'm gonna guess
from the Three Kingdoms.
sub 30.
Plus, paid DLC is on the way. Choose a different path and experience new developments that weren't in the main story. Walk your own path and become a one-man army. When Dynasty Warriors Origins and the DLC both launch on Nintendo Switch 2, January 22nd.
I wish I could get into the Warriors games more.
Are now intertwined.
Hyrule Warriors is the only ones I've tried, but like, and those are mainly just for the story anyways, so. This was what? Monster Hunter Story 3?
Welcome to the sprawling world of Monster Hunter, where all sorts of monsters live. By bonding with certain creatures called monsties, you can traverse the land, climb cliffs, swim across water, and fly through the air as you freely explore the map. However, a strange phenomenon that causes petrification now threatens the world. It's up to you to venture forth and find the source of the danger in order to prevent total calamity. Raise your monsties, bond with them, and work together to...
This one looks a little framey too, honestly.
Monster Hunter Stories 3, Twisted Reflection, soars onto Nintendo Switch 2.
In March. Not a Monster Hunter guy, but it looks cool. Here's our sizzle reel before the end. This game won't come out because Nintendo will sue them for having a summoning mechanic for... Yeah. No. Even though they're partially, involved, you're not excused, Pal World did irreparable damage to us. Nintendo said, hold my beer. Y'all go find out what a cease and desist is. Virtual Fighter. Lego Voyagers. Oh, I remember this game looking super cool. Little Nightmares 3. Persona. All right. I'm assuming we're down to our last segment. Resident Evil. Okay. I'm assuming.
Hello? Yes.
Yep. RE9.
Who was it?
Dunno. They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me. Rude.
Gotta say, it doesn't look horrible on the Switch 2. I mean, a game like this is kind of one that you worry about a little bit, you know? Looks serviceable.
FBI? Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
Grace. Stay close to me. I'm coming. Keep moving. What's wrong? I'll explain later.
I've been watching you. You're not like other people, you know. You're quite unique.
I'd rather play it on a stronger. Yeah, if I was gonna play this, I would definitely play it on PC, or my PS5. But more than likely, I'd probably go PC on this one.
Grace.
But I'm happy that it's available there. You know what I mean?
There's no escaping your destiny.
RE9, brother. Next year. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. 7 and 8. Okay. Yeah, I kind of
A
assumed.
brand new entry in the Resident Evil series is launching on Nintendo Switch 2.
Launching
Those are looking
on
forward to
Nice.
Resident
Okay,
Evil
cool.
Requiem, where you'll face unknown nightmares. Plus, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, the first in the series with a first-person perspective. And Resident Evil Village, which broke new ground for the series, also launched the same day. Thank you for watching so far. Next will be our last announcement.
All right, what's it gonna be?
Please take a look.
What's it going to be? Fire Emblem.
Bold warriors, draw now upon your strength. Hold fast to the devotion in your beating hearts. Hear me now as I declare that the heroic games have begun!
I only want to fight so I can save my father's life.
Not for me, but excited for everybody else.
What I seek is a great strength. An unyielding strength for any foe.
When did Engage come out?
To uphold the faith I hold dear. Above all, I need the strength to lead my people.
My head out. It's midnight here in Australia. Good night. Thank you so much for stopping by, Vanessa. I appreciate it. Have a good night.
It is imperative that I face it again. I must cull it with this blade.
There's a man I hate so much that simply killing him will not satisfy me. For that reason, I refuse to die.
Hey, yo. I like her.
I won't let you hurt her! And now warm blood is served in a crude cup.
You think I'd let you deny me my feelings?
I refuse to accept defeat. Not now!
For those who stand upon the final stage, I shall grant whatever wish you may desire. So say I, the Divine Sovereign, that I vow to you.
Fortune's Weave. Interesting. When, though?
The years were long, weren't they? Have you forgotten me so soon?
Interesting. Okay, wasn't she in Three Houses? Next year. Cool. Pretty solid direct.
That was the trailer for Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, the latest in the series. This intertwining story happens alongside the thrilling, heroic games. What kinds of stories await? Please stay tuned for future updates. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
Pretty solid direct.
Thank you.
Not a huge amount of stuff that I'm like super stoked on, but there was some cool stuff. I like the Pokopia and the Yoshi game. Probably my biggest takeaways outside of Mario Galaxy 2. Yeah, man, pretty good direct. Pretty good. A lot of DLC, a lot of announcements, or release dates. That Metro Prime 4 finally got one. Metro Prime looks really cool. But yeah, man, that was pretty solid direct. Let me let's do some get back to where we were. Then adjust the thing. Pretty solid direct, man. Yeah, they're like didn't come away mind blown. And that's okay. I didn't need to be mind blown by that. But pretty solid. Gonna head out and start my trailer video now. I'll see you about. Thanks for stopping by, neighbor. Appreciate you hanging out, man. Yeah. Yeah, man, that was pretty cool. I would probably give that like maybe a strong 7 out of 10. Pretty good direct. But we're gonna call it, guys. I'm going to stop recording, and then we're gonna go take a look at that trailer for Age of Imprisonment and get that bad boy uploaded, and then we'll go from there. Thanks so much for hanging out, guys. Appreciate you guys being here for the direct. Thank you to Neighbor. Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you, Blazer. Thank you, Rick. Appreciate you guys coming by. Thank you, Saki. I appreciate you guys coming by and hanging out. It's been fun. But until the next stream, I'll see you guys I can't talk. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day, and yeah, be safe.